Welcome everyone to Sudbury Talks with Gwen Price. And March is Women's History Month. And in celebration of that, I'm speaking to some wonderful women in business. And today I have with me Kayla Soomer. Am I pronouncing that right?
Yep, Kayla Soomer. So if you're Swedish, it would be Somer.
Oh, okay. And Kayla, you are involved with Paro, but you also have another business. You've got Fun Cube photo booth. So you're a busy lady.
Very busy. Yeah, it's been busy. I've been working with Paro for, over 2 years as I was called a BGA, so a business growth advisor. And now I'm a business counselor with Paro. So I work in Northeastern Ontario, work in Sudbury. I'm going to be starting to go to Parry Sound.
Wow.
And yeah, Parry Sound. And sort of we travel all over the province, helping women in business. And then, of course, I do have my own business, Fun Cube photo booth.
And tell me a little bit about Paro, because I think I've heard about it, of course, before, but I think a lot of people don't know about it. What is Paro?
Yeah, so Paro actually means in Latin, I am ready. So that's basically just, a woman who is ready to start a business, somebody who's ready to grow a business, somebody who's ready to expand their business. Paro has a ton of programs that we can assist them with in getting their startup business plan prepared. We can assist them with applying for grants and loans to expand their business. And then we have several programs for different stages of business for them to, expand and grow. We also have our Paro Circles program. So it's just all about bringing women together, rising each other up, helping each other up, supporting each other, and every sort of aspect of that entrepreneurial journey we can assist with.
Yeah, and I have met a few people that have gone and taken some of the, or taken advantage of some of the is it loans or incentives, or is there money involved in it? Or
there's that is actually, I'll tell you a little, I'll rewind a little bit and talk about my journey with Paro. When I first started my business in 2018, I didn't really know where to go. The biggest thing I needed was money. What do you need to start a business, right? You got startup costs, so you need money. So they really assisted me with applying for what's called a Paro Circle loan. So that's when you join a Paro Circle, it's 4 to 7 women that get together, and then you have access to grant dollars. So, I had access to $500 grant, and that sort of, spearheaded sort of some ideas that I had it. And then you could apply for what's called a second stage Paro Circle grant, which is $1,000 grant. So yeah, that's there's some money in Paro Circles if you are joining a Paro Circle. And then there's lots of programs that we assist with. So, we'll work with partners. So the Regional Business Center, I'll send people over there when I know that they're running their Starter Company Plus program, which is so great. They have access to, $5,000. And then we're first to know when there's government grants that are coming down the line, right? They tell us, okay, here's what's rolling out. And then we have the opportunity to work with women, just as my Paro counselor worked with me to apply for those types of grants for business growth.
Yeah, that's wonderful, because sometimes you've got an idea and all you need is a little bit of money, maybe for marketing or just even to get a business card, right? Just
exactly.
No, it's wonderful. So is it only for somebody starting a business, or if you're already in a business and you need help, can you reach out to Paro as well?
Absolutely. Yeah, you can be at any stage of business. So startup, we have a lot of great programs. We're actually running a Pitch It contest right now. So we're giving startup businesses an opportunity to pitch their business, pitch their idea, and then they have access to a $500 grant and a $250 grant. So they'll have to go through a series of webinars. So we'll actually teach them, a little bit about marketing, how to market your business. We'll teach them how to plan for success when they're doing doing their actual pitch, which is, 5 minutes of telling us, what's your budget? What are you going to be using their money for? We'll talk a little bit about, just that startup process. And then, if you're at a different stage of business, if you're in that growth stage of business, we have different programs like the Jet Setter. So the Jet Setter is for someone who is established. They're 2 or 3 years in business. They're gaining, 50,000 plus in revenue. And we really just want to elevate them to that next level. And then there's a third tiered Elevate program that is, again, if you're, in that higher earnings, you're really looking to grow, hire more people, maybe you're trying to export into different countries or become an international business, we'll assist you with that as well with our Elevate program.
Yeah, no, that's wonderful, because it is scary to become an entrepreneur. If somebody's been, a 9-to-5 job and there's no safety net being, self-employed. I know, but it gives you a lot of freedom, and it's exciting to know that you can bring a business along from the ground up too. So that's wonderful. Yeah, it wasn't available years ago, so I think it's something that a lot of women could take advantage of for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Like I said, I was lucky enough to find Paro when I first started my business, and it was just a matter of, tackling that business plan and figuring out that finance and cash flow, and bouncing ideas off of just experts. Really, Paro has a crew of, 30 people that assisted me with my business and getting it up and running and the growth. And, I specialize in marketing, and I was always good with marketing, but maybe not so much with finance. So there's just a crew of like 30 plus now, phenomenal women that are across Ontario.
Wow. So they're like volunteers that are mentors, or how?
No. We're all government funded. So we're funded provincially and federally. So we're lucky enough to have that assistance. And yeah, we all work. There's business growth advisors all over the province, like I mentioned. So we have different hubs. We have 11 different hubs. So I'm hub 7 here in Eastern Ontario. And we're all over assisting.
Yeah, no, that's wonderful, because I really believe people should take advantage of that, because it is scary, and you're afraid to take that first step, right? And once you take it, if you've got some support that's reaching out to you or that can help lift you up, it's wonderful. So I'll put some links on that too. But tell me a little bit about your other business involvement, Fun Cube Photo Booth.
So Fun Cube Photo Booth is it's fun. I love it. And I did take that leap, I did take that leap when I first started my business. I had a full-time job. I was with benefits and all those things that, as a business owner, you don't get. So took the leap, grew the business, and, I started off with one photo booth, and I was a wedding photographer, and I just kind of dabbled, and it was so much fun, and we made so many memories. We still continue to make so many memories, and it's just like, I love what I do. I have a wonderful crew of women who work with me, and, now I have 5 photo booths, and we travel across the province as well. And we do photo booths as far north as Timmins we've been, and we've been as far south as, London, Ontario, just showing up at events. So typically a day in the photo booth world is we show up to a wedding or a school event like a prom or corporate events. And we get a lot of corporate bookings as well, trade shows. And we set up, we take a whole bunch of fun photos. We customize different props and different print styles. So we'll do a custom print for every single job. And then we pack up and we go home, and everyone gets a copy and gets to go home with that. And then they also get digital copies as well.
Well, I'm sure a lot of people have participated, not knew who the person was behind all that, but I certainly have worn some goofy looking hats.
Yeah, it's funny. I talk to people all the time, and they're like, oh yeah, you were at this event or whatever. And they'll like literally go and have a picture on their desk, or, oh yeah, I have that on my fridge. There's so many people that that togetherness and just celebrating together, right? Everybody's happy at an event, everybody's celebrating at an event. And so it's just a really happy time for people, and we're excited to create more memories for people. And like we've printed probably, I can't even like, I go back and I think on average when we first started, we were printing about 15,000 photos a year. And now it's just crazy the amount of prints that we're doing. Nobody prints photos anymore either. So it's kind of like,
No, I miss that. I do miss that because it's not the same as just having everything stored on your computer, because people love looking at photographs, right? And I think there's something special about holding it in your hands. It's a whole different thing. But I mean, COVID was brutal for anybody in the wedding industry or event industry,
and we got hit hard.
Oh yeah, I mean, there was no fun, no fun at
It was
all.
not fun. No, in the beginning, it was just like, okay, we're going to take a little break here, and of course, like we had lots of weddings, which is our summer season. And, these poor brides having to just reschedule their events for not 1, but 2 years.
I know.
So
one time we'll extend, then another, and then it just was brutal. But it's so nice that things are, some of the restrictions, most of the restrictions are lifted already, and it's going to get better and better, and that'll certainly be a plus for your business, I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. Well, the thing is, we've had a 2-year break. So I had a chance to, update some gear, and we now have a digital photo booth, and just took it as an opportunity to just really zone in on, okay, what can we do better? We have the time now, right before COVID hit. I'm going to tell you, I didn't have time for anything.
No, you're right.
Actually, I flew back from Vegas, I think March 3rd, which I think was right when things hit with new equipment, new ideas, a full schedule of events lined up. And the only thing I wished for at that time was time. I was like, oh, I wish I had more time. Well, I got more time. I got 2 years of it.
It's all your fault then.
It's my fault. Yeah, I guess so. I don't know, but just really took that time to zone in, and as a business owner too, I knew what it felt like to have my business shut down. So when Paro approached me to put more hours in to assist with other women, I knew what it felt like to have your business shut down. So I think I knew at that point how to better assist. Okay, what can we do to pivot? What can we do to sort of reimagine what you're doing with your business? We got to stay afloat. We got to, do something, stick to the plan, and just, it's not the end. It's just, we're just, like I said, we're taking a little break, and then we'll get back to things. So
yeah, no, you're right. I mean, it was devastating for a lot of businesses, and some didn't survive, but some did take that opportunity to pivot and to try different things that, you're right, they didn't have, because you just go day after day after day, like you're on a treadmill or something, and just never have the time to sit and learn something new or try something new. So a few people I know kind of reinvented themselves or changed their business style of doing things. So it was an opportunity, but it was definitely devastating for a lot of people. So
absolutely.
I'm happy to hear that things are back on a roll for you. So that's great.
It's going to be a boom. We're calling it a wedding boom, because all these brides are just so eager, right? Okay.
People just want something happy. They want to be back with their friends and relatives, and just to celebrate. And a wedding certainly is a good reason to celebrate. And
absolutely.
And all the other corporate events. I'm hoping we'll have our Christmas party back again this year.
Yeah, that'd be nice. The real estate board, right? You guys do
well, I never missed one in my whole career, and it just it was pretty awful there. But you can't do things virtually. It's not the same thing, But
it's we tried the virtual photo booth, and it was fun. We can you're still making those memories. You're still getting a branded frame around your photo and those types of things. So we did a lot of things to pivot and make some memories that way. But there's nothing like an in-person event, getting together, like just hugging people and being connected face to face. Like
I'm a hugger. I was with
me too.
So it was horrible. But but I think we're getting there, and gradually, and however people are comfortable going through the rest. But it's nice to see that there's some positive things happening again. So I'm happy to hear that you are too. So, well, thank you so much, Kayla. And I will put all that information on the posting. I'll put some links to the different websites and all of my social media. So I really appreciate you taking the time to let us know about Para and FunCube.
For sure. Well, thanks for inviting me for this. I'm really glad that you're doing this. It's really important for women to hear the services that are out there for them, and especially during this month, right?
Absolutely. I believe in supporting each other because, it's tough. We got to help each other along the way.
Yeah,
Right?
we'll help rise each other up for sure.
Yeah. Thanks again, Kayla. We'll talk to you soon.
Thanks, Gwen. Bye.